Did you ever learn something and you think, oh, I understand this. I clearly understand this, and this is going to be the way I think, and this is going to be the way I act, and then you forget. Or when you need that knowledge, you forget. I think the answer is yes. And our conditioned nature sometimes overtakes us. As Krishna says, our knowledge becomes covered by our own desire. This is what we're fighting with. This is the reality. So what was Prabhupada's solution? Prabhupada understood this really well. His solution was Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Like every day we have to hear. And if you don't live in a temple, it doesn't mean you're immune from hearing daily. Every day we have to hear. Every day we have to chant. Every day rise early, do some kind of puja. These are the things that Prabhupada recommended because of our condition of forgetfulness. So we shouldn't think just because I know it's enough. It's not material. Just because you know doesn't mean that knowledge is going to come to your rescue when you need it. So even as you evolve in your Krishna consciousness, this regular hearing, it must remain. It goes from the point of stabilizing you to the point of where you relish Krishna consciousness, where you become inspired in Krishna consciousness. So it's not like a mainstay in the sense of preventing you from falling. It's a mainstay in keeping your inspiration level and your level of relish of Krishna consciousness very high, very sweet. But especially in earlier stages of bhakti, this regular hearing, it's so important because we forget. And so many times what I see is when devotees have problems or they have questions, so often they know the answer. It's just they forgot. And if I ask them, well, what do you think the answer is? Generally, they'll have the answer. So why were they asking in the first place? Because that knowledge, because it wasn't being rejuvenated, revived on a regular basis, it's just sunk very low in their consciousness. And for some reason they couldn't access it. But if you're hearing regularly, and as you know, Prabhupada repeats many things in his books. And generally you want to read something new and fresh. But he's repeating because we forget. And so why is Prabhupada repeating the same thing over and over again? Well, we forget. He has to repeat it. It's not like once is enough. So, Nityam Bhagavata Seva. Nityam means day. Well, it means always. Prabhupada translated it as daily. It's really, really important. Don't think you're some kind of super Prabhu or super Mataji, that you can avoid this and maintain your Krishna consciousness. It's not meant to be that way. And even on very advanced levels of Krishna consciousness, it's necessary to hear regularly to maintain that level and maintain that taste. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, who gave us a program to insulate us from the three modes of material nature. But if we don't take it, we're not going to be insulated because we don't have the power to insulate ourselves. But the process puts us under the influence of the spiritual energy, which then infiltrates or insulates us, infiltrates our lives and insulates us. Hare Krishna.